Hello students, so today I am here again with one more topic, a new topic in engineering graphics, that will be development of surfaces of solid. As you know through the name and also discussed earlier that this topic will be also combination of solid, plane and section. So if I want to define development, the meaning of the development will be, this will be one of the very real life practical topic of engineering graphics, that will be this development of surfaces concept will be used in all the sheet metal industry. All these things that those are prepared with the help of sheets like boilers, shovels, chimneys, aircraft, ships, automobiles, all these in these materials, in these products, the techniques of development will be used by engineers. Regarding the development, if I want to explain what is development, suppose there will be a solid. Suppose I have one cube with me, that is the one of the simplest solid we have. Suppose this cube will be wrapped by a thin sheet of paper. So if this will be wrapped by a thin sheet of paper, then I will cut that sheet from one of the edge of this cube and open that surface and lie it on a flat surface. The definition will be like this: imagine a solid is wrapped by a thin sheet of paper and we will cut that paper from one of its edges and open it and lie it on a flat surface. The figure obtained is known as the development of that solid. So this is the simplest way. Suppose this cube will be wrapped by a paper, then it has 6 faces, so and all the 6 faces are squares. So if I develop the surface of this cube by opening that paper and lying it on a flat surface, the figure obtained will be 6 squares. But normally what we will do, that we will open the squares in a sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4 squares will open in a length, and one will go upside, one will go downside. Same way, I have another solid with me, that is also one of the simplest solid, that will be a square prism. Now this square prism has 4 rectangular faces, we know that. So its development will be 4 rectangles of the size, that is the height of the prism and the base side, and 2 bases, those are actually squares. So if I want to develop this, then I will start from cutting from one of the extreme edge, then first flank, second, third and fourth, and then one base will open upside and the second base will open downside. So that will be the development of a square prism. Same way, if I have a pyramid, there will be a square pyramid with me. Now the development of this pyramid, its base will be again a square. Now it has 4 rectangular isosceles triangles. So if I want to open this, then the 4 triangles will be open, and the size of the triangles will be the base side and the slant height, this height, and a slant edge. The height will be equal to the slant edge. So normally we will use 2 different type of methods for development of solids. The 2 basic methods, actually there are a number of methods are there. The first method will be, that is parallel line development method. This method will be used for prism and cylinder. As the name suggests, that the surface of the object will be opened along 2 parallel lines. So the solids with which will be developed with the help of parallel line methods will be prism, cylinder, cube, all those solids in which we will get this length also true in the front view, and the development will be along 2 lines. So one line will be from this edge and the second line from this edge. So the height will be true and the figure will be developed. Another method will be second method, that will be known as a radial line method. This will be used for pyramids and cone. as the name suggests, this time the solid will be going to be opened about its slant edge in the form of a arc. As you see that in this figure, this is the development of a, if I fold it, this will be like a pentagonal pyramid. Now if I open it, then the development will be 5 triangles, and if one more will be added, then that will be the development of a hexagonal pyramid. So if I lie this on this flat surface, so this figure will be the development of a hexagonal pyramid. So number of flanks will be depending on the base side. As I have a square pyramid, so for this the development will be 4 triangles of length, 2 sides slant edges, 1 side base side. So normally the method will be taking apex as center and the radius equal to slant edge we will open in the form of a arc, and later on mark these edges from the top view, and as the flat surface will be lying on the VP, we will get its development. One important term which I want to tell you, that as I already told that the development will be a flat surface that will be lying on a flat plane, and that plane will be maybe our horizontal plane or maybe our vertical plane. So one important thing will be that in the development all the lengths must be true. So this is one of the basic concepts of development, that all the lengths in the development must be true. I have another solid with me. This will be a cone. If I want to open its surface, then its development will be like this. Right now actually I have taken a semicircle, but normally the development of the cone will be a sector of a circle, and semicircle is also a sector, but this is very special case when the development of a cone will be a semicircle. Already discussed with you in a problem of section of solid, when the length of generator will be equals to base diameter, then the development will be equals to semicircle. So if I fold it again back, then I will get the required cone. So this is the development of a cone. Same way other solids like tetrahedron, sometimes these are the 2 basic methods which we are going to use. These are for exact development of the solids. Then another method will be that is known as triangulation method. That is used for transition pieces, but right now as in our engineering graphics we mostly dealt with right and regular solids. So I am going to use these two methods, that is parallel line development method and radial line method. So basically we are more interested for these 2 methods, but this triangulation method will be used for developing transition pieces by dividing that object into number of triangles, and then matching those triangles we can get the desired object. Another method that will be also will be there, that is known as approximation method. This method will be used for double curved surfaces like sphere, ellipsoid, paraboloid, these type of solids. They cannot be developed exactly. Actually we can develop single curved solids, which are having single curved surface like cylinder and cone exactly, but the double curved surfaces like sphere and paraboloid, ellipsoid, hyperboloid, these type of solids cannot be developed exactly. So we will use approximation method. We will divide that into some parts. As I will tell you about the sphere. For the development of a sphere, there we are using 2 types of methods. One will be known as Lune method, another will be known as Jones methods. So those are related to the practical life. Also tetrahedron, if I want to develop tetrahedron, maybe I can directly use some method that will be practical method by cutting a few of the edges of the solid and then lying it on a flat surface. So there are different type of approaches are there, but 2 basic methods will be these 2 methods. And one important concept which I told today to all of you, that in the development, as you know that development will be not a projection. Development will be actually like an object which will be lying on a flat surface, so that will be a plane figure. So one of the important concept about the development will be, in the development all the dimensions must be two dimensions. Or you can say all the lines in development must be all the lengths in development must be true length. All the lengths of the line you can say all the lengths in the development must be true length. So if we will follow this law, that by making all the lengths true, then we will get the exact development of the given object. In next few problems, we will discuss about the development of different type of solids, that is parallel line method as well as radial line method. Thank you very much.